Hey everybody, my name is Paul Rude. I'm the Chief Executive at CRNA Community Medical Center. CRNA stands for Copper River Native Association. And we have here a community medical center, which is a fully integrated care system. So you can imagine a lot of people on our campus every day at CRNA. And years ago, just 4 years ago, when you came to this medical campus, you saw a lot of smoking all around the building, on the campus. When you pulled up to CRNA, it was a good chance you were going to see both staff members and patients smoking around the building when you pulled up. So if you pulled up with your family, you're going to probably walk through secondhand smoke to get into our healthcare facility. CRNA has a promise to the community, to the tribes of this region, to help people thrive in life. And we think you have a hard time thriving if you're smoking. One of my great fears was if we had really tough policies around smoking on campus, we would lose team members, we would lose staff. Or we'd have really angry patients and guests here at the medical campus. So in those early days, one of the great events for us was a campus cleanup day. And so we had all of our team go outside to clean up campus, and the idea is that we would just pick up trash around campus and clean up. We do this in the springtime following winter. And we picked up thousands and thousands of cigarette butts in the parking lot, in the grass, around our doorways in a medical center. And we took pictures of those bags full of cigarette butts and we shared them with the team. And we asked our team, is this the message we want to send as a healthcare organization to our community? And at that time, the team, the whole staff said, you know what, we need to do something about this. In the end, our greatest proponents for tough smoking policies in the workplace were our smokers. And they came to me and said, you know what, Paul, we need you to have tough rules. It helps us stop smoking. Can we make the policy strict enough so you cannot smoke within sight of the campus? We didn't know if it was illegal to have a policy that said something like that. So we did a lot of work with our attorneys. We did a lot of work talking to our team members who were smokers. And we said, what if we make a policy that says you're not allowed to smoke on campus, in your car, in any facility that belongs to CRNA, and you're not allowed to smoke on adjacent sidewalks or parking areas. That word adjacent is a little bit loose, but that's what solved the problem for us. Our legal team said this is going to work. Our staff said we can do this. Well, we passed the policy. And what happened was those smokers on the team began to say, okay, my only opportunity to smoke is if I get in my car and drive off campus on my lunch break, and some would. During this time, we began to see staff members stop smoking. The extra hassle it took, because smoking was no longer easy, right? It wasn't easy. It wasn't just walk to the door on the side of the building and smoke. We made it a little more difficult, more steps, more challenges. It helped them stop. Another thing that happened was our team members began to want to help patients and guests stop smoking on our campus. So we made up little teeny tiny cards, and those cards were about the benefits of stopping smoking and a reminder to our guests and our patients that this is a smoke-free campus. And I remember Sheila Hurst, who's our champion here for our smoking cessation program. Sheila gave me some cards and she said, okay, Paul, we need to go out there and tell those people outside smoking they need to stop smoking on our campus. I was very nervous. And so we went out and we would talk to them and say, you know, ma'am or sir, if you'd be willing to not smoke on our campus, here's some information why we're trying to stop that. We're trying to encourage our little ones to have a safe place. And we talked about all the elements that come with secondhand smoke with those patients. 9 out of 10 were grateful. I'd be lying to you if I said they were all happy. Sometimes we got cussed at, right? And so that's just the reality of it. But what was interesting, while we had one upset patient or one upset guest, we had many, many, many guests and patients and families who were grateful for the care we were providing and protecting that space. So ultimately, it meant more patients began to come here and trust the healthcare system because we were taking this stand. Part of the journey isn't just a policy, isn't just rules and regulations, it's actually changing the daily culture here on the campus. We did fun stuff, and it's simple, it's easy. All along during this time, we had both policies, we had signage, we had communication systems. We had a whole host of things done, but in the end, it meant caring for one another, genuinely caring for one another, being part of this journey together. So our non-smokers, shoulder to shoulder, side by side with our smokers, being supportive and encouraging in the journey. When your care team is having fun with this journey and finding victory over smoking. That energy certainly carries into how we talk to our patients and our clients. So we grew from having policies and procedures and a smoking cessation program into having full bona fide medically assisted treatment. And we put a lot of effort into building a deep bench in our medical teams and our mental health teams, and then pharmacy capability to support medically assisted smoking cessation. And that's been really popular in our region. Prior to that, you had to travel 200 miles out of our region to get that type of care. It's now available here at CRNA. Now, most of you won't have that kind of a barrier to face with distance, but it's important if you're going to tell this story that you also bring the support in to support your team members and your community and your patients in the journey. We promise to bring to this community exceptional health care. There is no way that I could with integrity tell a community our healthcare system is exceptional when we had smoking going on all around our building, our healthcare campus. And so today I can tell you our healthcare is exceptional. You're coming to a smoke-free campus that is safe for you and safe for your family.